Hi, if you want to learn how to quit smoking before going on vacation, I think I can help. My name is Bill, and I'm an ex-smoker. I quit smoking about 15 years ago. And I remember that going on vacation, which should always be generally a very happy, anticipated, fun, generally, type of a period in most people's lives. Things that families do together, things that people do with friends, things that people anticipate in advance, they save for, they plan for, they work overtime for, because they're happy things. They're generally things people really want to do. So when you turn around and you plan a vacation, wherever it may be, it generally involves transportation, which might be a car trip, it might be on a bus, it might be on a plane, a train. It could be a number of different ways. It could be by boat or cruise. It generally involves a certain destination where you're going to stay somewhere for a period of time. And it may also involve recreational opportunities, such as if you're at a theme park, you're, different places. You're going to go see a baseball game. You're going to visit relatives. You're going to, do any number of different things. Go to local attractions. So all during this time, I remember how difficult it was as a smoker because I had to plan for the smoking. To begin with, the transportation. We all know that you can't just easily smoke these days on public transportation. If you can't smoke at all, you can't smoke on planes, you can't smoke on trains. If you're carpooling, for example, you're going even with your family, and you have a 6 or 8 hour car trip. How are you going to smoke? You're going to have to make them stop every little while so you can go out and go to go have a cigarette. And, like I used to do, I'd have to go to the bathroom. I would get out and quickly puff on my way to the bathroom. I would go to the bathroom. I'd come out. I'd puff again on my way back to the vehicle. It just makes that just so much more stressful, so much more difficult. Then when you get to your destination, wherever it might be, you're at a facility, you're at a hotel, you're at an attraction, you're at a theme park. These days, again, smoking is not freely allowed. So now the next part of the plan comes into play. Well, where will I smoke? I need a cigarette in the morning, after meals, at night. Where is it allowed? Is there some obscure place that no one sees that's behind a group of trees somewhere that, I can walk to in the rain? Or is it not, maybe not at all? Maybe you have to go off the property. Maybe you have to walk a half mile to get to an area where you could actually smoke. So anyway, again, more considerations that you have to consider here, for if you're a smoker. And then there's the actual places you're at. So what happens when you spend all day, we'll say, at a theme park? Where do you smoke? I mean, these are constantly going through your head. Now, step back from this. All the non-smokers with you and around you, it's not even on their radar screen. They're excited about getting to the destination. They're excited about the pleasure or the fun or the memories that will be made there. They want to do things. They want to ride on things. They want to experience things. They want to pick the apples. They want to eat the meal. And you're sitting there saying, what do I smoke? What do I smoke? What do I smoke? Everything is just so much more difficult than it really has to be. I greatly urge you to consider, before you're going to go on a vacation, consider quitting smoking. It's going to make your life so much easier, so much better, as well as for the people around you, because you can't smoke in the car with them. We've talked about that before. You don't want to sit there with your kids in the back seat and you're puffing away. That's just terrible. You can't legally smoke in most of these destinations. It just pays to do this ahead of time. So if this is something that you want to consider doing, back when I quit, what I had done is I documented everything I did in anticipation and at the time I quit, as well as how I felt. And now that I'm nearing retirement, I decided to take all the documentation I did back then and put it together as a program and make it available to help other people. So I've put this together, and it actually would end up costing you less than a typical carton of cigarettes in most places of the country. And I fully believe that it's as painless and as easy as possible to help you quit. I know it worked for me. I bet my life on it. I think it'll help you. I look forward to seeing you as a non-smoker. If you have interest in this or you want to learn more, just click the link below, and I'll see you when you don't smoke.